It is October 15th, 2025, day 288 of the calendar year, and we are continuing our intensive coverage of a powerful and highly anomalous early season storm system slamming into California. Just take a look at this system. It's absolutely unhinged for this time of year. You can clearly see the pronounced cyclonic rotation on the HRRR model, vividly displaying the ongoing progression of widespread rain bands and heavy, wind-driven snow showers today. As we head into tomorrow, meteorologists across the nation are in agreement. This storm is extraordinarily rare for mid-October, already approaching record-breaking intensity for this time of year. This is not your run-of-the-mill October disturbance. This is a legitimate high-impact storm worthy of serious attention, and we will continue to monitor it closely as it evolves. Along with the high winds and mountain snow, this system is also producing severe weather in two separate regions of the Southwest. First, we have a broad marginal risk zone over parts of New Mexico, including Albuquerque, where we are expecting torrential rain, dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning, localized flash flooding, and even the potential for large hail today. But the truly shocking development is unfolding farther west. Southern California is under an extremely rare tornado risk. Yes, you heard that correctly. A legitimate tornado threat has emerged today for Los Angeles County, Santa Clarita, Oxnard, Riverside, Long Beach, and the surrounding region. Tornado warnings in downtown Los Angeles are almost unheard of, yet this setup makes that possibility very real later today. Most of this tornadic activity is expected to peak around midday, lining up almost exactly with the release time of this video. If you live anywhere in Southern California, especially near the coast or foothills, now is the time to review your tornado safety plan, even if you've never had one before. This won't be a widespread tornado outbreak, but for this part of the country, any tornado risk at all is highly unusual and potentially dangerous. As this massive storm continues to push inland, it will unload substantial rainfall across Southern California, bringing an elevated flash flood risk, especially in vulnerable burn scar regions north of Los Angeles. However, one of the most dramatic elements of this system will be the snow. Multiple feet of snow are expected in the higher elevations of the Sierra Nevada, especially near the California-Nevada border. Blizzard-like conditions are expected as intense winds wrap around the deepening low-pressure center. Travel through mountain corridors such as Interstate 80 and Donner Pass will rapidly deteriorate. Travel is strongly discouraged for the next 24 to 36 hours due to whiteout conditions, drifting snow and road closures. As the low-pressure center crosses the Sierra and pushes into the Rockies, snowfall will gradually taper, though isolated snow bands will linger across Utah and portions of the central Rockies. Still, the largest and most impactful snow event of the season so far will occur right here in California. Looking ahead, as the storm emerges east of the Rockies, it will reorganize and intensify yet again over the Great Plains. Rain will begin spreading into southern Canada, the upper Midwest and the northern plains, while strong to severe thunderstorms ignite along the Front Range. As the upper trough digs eastward, it will help spawn a classic autumn cold front across the central United States. By Saturday, this next major system will be pulling rich Gulf moisture northward, setting the stage for widespread heavy rain and severe thunderstorms across the mid-Mississippi River Valley, including areas of Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, and Kentucky. This is shaping up to be the next major national weather headline going into the weekend. Back to the forecast now. Let's dive back into the evolving national weather pattern. This massive storm system that began crashing into California today will not stay put on the West Coast. In just a few days, this same system will reorganize and intensify over the central U.S., eventually impacting millions across Arkansas, Tennessee, Missouri, Illinois, and the entire mid-Mississippi Valley region. By Saturday evening, we expect a volatile atmospheric setup to take shape across Arkansas, with dew points climbing into the upper 60s and strong wind shear building in ahead of the storm system. We're also going to have plenty of thunderstorm fuel, CAPE values, tech-convective available potential. Energy are projected to exceed 2,500 JKG near Little Rock, which is more than enough to support explosive thunderstorm development. Storms are forecast to initiate in Arkansas late Saturday afternoon, then intensify while tracking east into Tennessee and Kentucky through the overnight hours into Sunday morning. This will primarily be a late day and nighttime severe weather threat, and nighttime tornadoes are especially dangerous due to low visibility and people sleeping through warnings. This risk shows up clearly on the day. My SPC outlook, which already highlights a 15% severe weather risk zone, a significant early indicator this far out. The risk includes St. Louis, Memphis, Springfield, Little Rock, and Shreveport, essentially the entire state of Arkansas. Hazards will include large hail, destructive straight-line winds, flash flooding, and yes, tornadoes are on the table. Some forecast models are even hinting at discrete supercells, which could increase tornado potential dramatically. We're likely going to be live on this channel covering this severe event, so make sure notifications are turned on. Jet stream overview, more storms ahead. Looking ahead, let's step back and analyze the upper-level wind pattern at 18,000 feet over North America. Our current trough responsible for the California storm will move eastward, but right behind it comes another trough and ridge pair, forming a classic omega block pattern. This pattern rebuilds warm air over the plains, while sending yet another strong trough crashing into the western United States next week. That next system could once again become another major storm, threatening the Pacific Northwest and California before eventually ejecting over the Rockies and potentially spawning another severe weather outbreak over the plains. But here's the biggest signal I want you to see, the fire hose. A massive surge of upper-level Pacific wind energy is aimed directly at the west coast, tapping into a powerful Pacific jet extension. This means the Pacific Northwest, British Columbia, and Alaska are about to enter one of the stormiest two-week stretches we've seen in quite some time, featuring relentless rain, mountain snow, and gale-force winds. This also means increasing jet stream volatility across the lower 48, which translates to more powerful storm systems, more dynamic temperature swings, and frequent severe weather episodes across the central U.S. We've had a quiet pattern lately, but that sleepy stretch is officially over. Tropics and temperatures. Meanwhile, in the tropics, nothing major is happening yet, but models continue to suggest a possible Caribbean tropical system developing toward late October. So we are not out of hurricane season just yet. Temperature-wise, the 6-10-day outlook has above-average warmth east of the Rockies, below-average temperatures in the west, and near-normal conditions in between. This temperature contrast is exactly what fuels storm development, and we expect this pattern to remain active into early November. Central U.S. increasing rain chances. Meanwhile, the central United States will see widespread clouds and scattered showers. Light rain and a few rumbles of thunder are possible from Minnesota into Wisconsin and Iowa, extending into eastern Nebraska and parts of Kansas. Cloud cover spreads into the Chicago area by afternoon, with spotty showers developing by evening across Chicago, Madison, Milwaukee, Green Bay, La Crosse, and Waterloo, Iowa. While rainfall won't be excessively heavy, it will be enough to dampen roads and fields with lingering thunder chances into Wednesday morning. Expect partly to mostly cloudy skies across much of the Midwest, along with another powerful storm system forming over the western plains, bringing strong storms and heavier rainfall to the Dakotas and western Minnesota Wednesday night. Western U.S., major storm and mountain snow out west. Another potent low-pressure system is moving into California, delivering heavy mountain snow into the Sierra Nevada and Sacramento Valley foothills. Moisture pushes inland through Wednesday, bringing significant snowfall to higher elevations in California, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming snow potential, even into Utah's mountains, active weather spreading across the Rockies. Despite this, Arizona stays bright and dry, with Phoenix enjoying sunshine through Wednesday afternoon as moisture shifts northward. That wraps up today's extended weather breakdown. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and stay weather aware. I'll see you in the next video.